Welcome back, welcome back. If y'all want to know what this is right here, just go check out my last video. I talked about it a little bit, but it's not like that I'm using that I'm completely in love with. But we're gonna get into this video right now. So I want to make this video because I got a few questions on Instagram asking me why I decided to start coding. And I'm surprised there's a lot of people out there that actually deciding to or thinking about making a career change but just don't know how to. So I hope that this video help give you guys some type of tips or inspire you guys to make that career decision that you've been thinking about for a while now. So before I get into my story, right, I just wanted to share with you guys this quote that helped me on my decision when it came to my career path, and it goes something like this: the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found that yet, keep looking and don't settle. And that quote was from Steve Jobs himself. So the simple answer to why I decided to change my career path or why I decided to get into coding is because I simply wasn't happy at where I was at the moment, and that was with working with T-Mobile. I was obviously doing other side hustles to bring more money in, but I didn't have much time to myself. So this is why I decided to actually get into coding, and there's more to it that I'll explain in this video. But let's actually get to the story now. So many of you guys is asking if I have any coding experience in the past, and did that make any impact on my decision in getting into coding. And I'll say I did have some experience in the past. Some of you guys know that I did go to SUNY Albany for college, but I went there for computer science first. All I can really say is that I didn't do so well. I didn't do so well in computer science. Most of you guys don't know this, but I actually almost got kicked out of college for my GPA. My GPA was a 1.9. Was it 1.9? I believe it was like a 1.8, but
You stupid.
They're not.
it was really low that they sent me a letter saying, oh, you're in jeopardy of getting kicked out of UA, because I was so focused on partying and females, and that really distracted me on my real goals. But ever since I got that letter, everything changed. I'm like, nah, computer science is not it right now. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I need to find something that I enjoy doing, that I want to study, that I know I'm going to pass. So one of my bros, one of my roommates, he switched his major to something called informatics, and all he did was project based. Everything about that class was project based. So I'm like, so you work with a team, y'all don't get tests or anything? He's like, nah, you don't get any tests. So I'm like, yo, this is what I need to get into. So I changed my career path to informatics. Don't know what informatics was. I wasn't really a school person. I only really went to school because I was going to be the first child in my household to get a college education. So that's the only reason why I really went to school. Didn't really care for it. I went to that college for parties and females. But I switched my major over and into informatics. Informatics is basically information technology, right? And I took one course that was an intro to web development 101. And ever since I took that course, I'm like, I kind of enjoy this. Out of every subject I was doing, I kind of enjoyed doing web development. And that's the only class that I had an A+ in college. I just want to pass college at this point, right? So fast forward, I passed college. All right, I passed college with a 3.0. So increased in my GPA, graduated college, and after college, I'm like, I still don't know what I want to do, and I felt so down on myself, and I felt so bad that I spent all that money in college. And realistically, a lot of college students after graduation don't know what to do with themselves, don't know what career path they want to do, and just wasted all that money just for the experience. And I'm not gonna say it's wasted money, because honestly, if I didn't spend all that money, I wouldn't have got the experience that I got. So I went to I paid all that money for the experience, not really for the education, because I didn't really learn a lot in college. But we built a website. I don't remember what it was, but that was about 3 years ago. So I don't really remember coding. After college, I worked at my mom's daycare. After that, I worked at T-Mobile. After that, I did a call center. So within those 3 years, I had 3 different jobs, and I was actually enjoying it. Because I had side hustles. I was doing Forex, I was doing graphic design, and I was doing a little bit of photography and videography here and there, which was bringing a few, I'm not gonna say a lot, but a few dollars in my pocket, right? It's putting money in my pocket. So I was living a comfortable life. The only thing I wasn't happy with was actually going to work and getting less amount of money than my side hustles. So my side hustles was giving me way more money than my actual job, and I'm like, this don't make any sense, right? I needed something stable. I needed something I know I'm gonna get this amount every single month, but I need more of that. But when I was looking for a new career path, I was actually looking for availability and salary offering. So those are the 2 things that made me like, yo, those you have to have availability, so they have to be in demand, and they also have to have a great starting salary. That's where I found software development, right? So this coding bootcamp actually showed up because I started looking up software development. And so the starting salary for a software developer is $75K in the United States. Availability for software developers, it is in high demand. So I wasn't disappointed when I actually found like, okay, do guys actually, well, this path actually fit both of the things I was looking for. So this is why I got into coding. So software development is a booming industry, and it offers a career path with endless progression, opportunity, and depending on how good you are, great pay. That's what a lot of us want to hear, great pay at the starting salary, right? But it's not all about the money. So here's 4 things on why I decided to become a software developer. So the first thing is that this job helps you improve and test your problem solving skills, right? And there's nothing more satisfying than solving a problem that other people cannot solve. You could do something that you cannot do. So I have the upper hand, and this is why software developers get paid a lot of money, because they have a skill set that most people do not have. So they get paid for that skill set that other people can't do it for them. Number 2, software development jobs have a project-based structure. The reason why I love this structure is because each new project that you work on brings a whole new set of challenges and give you the opportunity to learn about new technology, different systems, and explore various parts of businesses. And that really stuck to me. Instead of learning one script once you get a job and saying that script over and over again at work, and it get tedious, is not something I was happy with when I was working at my call center job or even at T-Mobile. Something new every single day, and you're learning constantly. Never stop learning, because there's always new technology. Number 3, as a developer, you are able to be creative, because there's a lot of things you could do with code that most people don't know. Code is something like art. It's a major factor when it came to decide on what I want to do. Number 4 is that you will always be in a team. So you will never be working alone. There are some developers out there that prefer to work alone, but I am a developer that loves to be a part of a team, or I'm a person that loves to be a part of a team. I used to play a lot of sports when I was younger, and the only class I did great in college was team-based classes. Thank you guys for watching this video on how I got into programming, and I hope that this video helped you guys in some type of way on your career path or your decision on your career path. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys.